stateful payments, they jack up your rate for that rate. They constantly bombard you with confusing excess and premium payments you don't need. And when their systems go down for maintenance, which happens way too often, you're left completely disconnected right when you have internet. So why tolerate this broken system when there's a game-changing, affordable alternative already disrupting the entire industry? Allow me to introduce Ryoko Pro, the next generation portable connectivity device that brings you rock-solid high-speed internet.
Oh my god, I'm rushing it.
Ryoko Pro transforms your internet experience through 7 revolutionary capabilities. Blazing performance speeds, cutting-edge chipset engineering allows Ryoko Pro to achieve up to 150 megabits per second through practically anywhere. Finally, escape those frustrating sweat crowded hotels and public spaces. Incredible price. Most Americans shell out approximately $600 every 6 months just for basic internet access. With Ryoko,
there you go. Swing it.
These niggas sweating. What? How was that early?
Tools give you the confidence to take on challenging home projects. Hundreds of corded and cordless tools and accessories. All is ready to...
What the fuck? Bro, what? Bro, my internet's fine. It's doing this. What the fuck is going on? My internet's fine. Someone doing some weird shit. I already know it.
Get after it, MP.
Steven, this credit improvement
Like,
success
fuck outta
rate
here, bro.
Credit Karma is stunning.
Fucking losers, man.
It's an elegant way to show you use Credit Karma to learn about the factors affecting your credit and how to get your scores from there to play.
Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só para tentar.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's MP in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Traoré, Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams, and it's Thomas in at the 2. So Brooklyn wins the tip, and we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Let's take it to the sidelines, where we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. MP outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Outside Sharp. Outside Williams. Sharp, a screen on MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 9.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic. But listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Toure. Now here's Porter. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by MP. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On target from range.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Traore. 8 points in his last time out. Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. Sharp, a screen on Randall. And here's Porter outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Porter. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Traore, covered by MP. Traore, good on the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thomas. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 7.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Fires the 3. And there's Porter on the assist by Thomas. 10 points for him.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, they got him heavy.
Martin against DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. That shot missing. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top.
I wasn't going to shoot 100%. I should have moved around the ball.
Line change here for Brooklyn, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Ingles. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Anthony Edwards is checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Conley. We've got Sharp, Torrey out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Williams in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. Here's Torrey. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And here's Thomas from the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that was just great focus by Thomas. Nothing stopping him from scoring.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Thomas. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Torrey. The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
The 3 ball.
Oh, my God, that was off.
The mark. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
That's crazy.
The T-Wolves on top, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I gotta get to 100. I have to. No more missing.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Hate to see stars like Luka go down. Bad for the team, bad for the league, and bad for the fans, too.
No doubt, Jack. Luka's become appointment.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the
Oh
Timberwolves.
my God, no.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4.
I can't be
Edwards out
missing
there
like
with
this.
MP, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's Porter outside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thomas outside. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
MP looking around. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Traoré. 5 points in the game. It's blocked by Gobert.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
Good. Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Thomas misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
He drops it from range.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Outside for Porter. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. Again! What an avalanche!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history. Thomas with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA.
Oh, my God.
So
Can't be missing like that.
Moment, a lot easier.
Why did it take so long for me to shoot, though?
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And here's MP from outside.
That was Rush?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Wilson's checked in.
No, I should have made them shots.
Called the Nets. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the 2nd best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made...
Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? All right, let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Anthony Edwards. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain.
And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Down low. Here's Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Porter's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Toure. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the...
And got it! Another basket!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, MP. Another one goes! Incredible!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel amazing to have the support of my teammates. You know, for them to let me go out and achieve something like this tonight, I'm at a loss of words, because we're all hoopers out here, and we can all score, and we all want to win. So to know that these guys are willing to come out and make sure I achieve something on a night like this, that's really got me going, because that's special. And
back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.
Oh, I don't know.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Knicks. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. On the wing, Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And a deep three from MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Coming right back, MP with a huge three.
Clarkson for 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Towns. Back to Clarkson. Here's Robinson. Out to Clarkson. Oh, good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Sinks the triple.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting
Oh
into
my
a
God, that's
groove
late.
from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then.
3
Guys,
shots
back to
is
you.
wild.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And he nails the third. Timberwolves leading by 9. And here's MP for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. They grab their own miss, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And here's MP for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here is Hart. Following the three-pointer by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson finds Anunoby. The shot comes out. Nice defense from McDaniel. From downtown, MP again from deep. MP's got 28 points for the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Hart with a screen on McDaniel. Anunoby can't get that one to fall.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clarkson passes to Bridges. Towns up top. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Shannon. Minnesota leading by 18. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 34.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Launches it. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back. He's checked in for the Knicks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Randall. MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Length, size, touch, That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And here's MP for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their
I'm
Connecticut
rushing my
camp.
shots by accident.
Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's the triple, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 43 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Shamet the pass to Towns. Pulls up. And again, it's New York.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
The three from MP. And the rebound.
How was that
goes to the
rushed?
Knicks.
What?
Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town.
That was a good shot, too.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Ingle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Towns has got 15.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
MP way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
I can. What?
Puts up a three. And Karl Anthony Towns again. He's got 18.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Minnesota on top, running away with this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
A look here now at Minnesota. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good.
Okay.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the New York Knicks.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better, and help has to come faster.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Anunoby out there.
How was that late?
Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's
I made late shots?
Position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Hold on. Let me lock in.
Knicks trail by 21. Bridges outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
And it's in there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Okay, bro.
And here's Bridges.
He'll
bring it up for the New York Knicks.
Oh! All right, bro. Oh, hell no.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Over to the wing. Towns wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Randall passes to MP. Off target from outside. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability.
And another one!
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row.
I should have been had 60.
Towns the screen. Bridges attacking. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot on the wing. Clarkson missing again.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. And stolen by MP. Fires the three. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason.
And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 17.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
MP deciding where to go with it. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Back to Clarkson. And rebounded by McDaniels.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Karl
No.
Anthony Towns.
Oh my God,
Towns
lost
has
chance.
got
I
4
should have passed
rebounds
it.
now
I'm
tonight.
tripping.
Clarkson dishes to Robinson. No good on the 3. MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sensational night for him. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition.
Both teams making some changes here. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Clark. Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. DiVincenzo against Bridges. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Connects again from distance.
And the 3s just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Clarkson for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And
Come on, I gotta make 80 already.
Got enough opening to go for
I'm
the 3.
tripping.
I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Bridges outside. Drills it from outside.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot.
All right.
You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. New York shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bridges kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 27.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice.
Good, another from 3.
And, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most 3s in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the 3s keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. That shot wide open. Towns has got 30 points.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the...
And again for 3.
And this parade of 3s has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most 3s in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right
now. Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K.
No more missing.
For MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.
Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line. It's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah. We've got Filipowski. He's out there with Walker Kessler. Keontae George out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Now here's MP. Takes a 3.
Oh,
the rebound
I'm
by
missing
Filipowski.
shots. I'm missing shots on the cup.
Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. George against MP. The 3 is up. George, no good.
All right, no more missing.
And here's MP from outside. Kept
Yo!
alive. Gobert.
Yo, nah, I'm tripping.
And you
I'm
gotta box
tripping,
out
bro.
Gobert or he
Nah.
will make you pay on the offensive glass.
I'm tripping today. I literally was just making.
George scanning the floor. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Markkanen. This one for 3. The shot comes out. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. George against MP. Beyond the arc. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact and bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid. They may
connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. Pure from three-point range.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with the Timberwolves head coach. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Utah shooting their first free throws of the night. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
George against MP. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Markkanen. Puts up a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. MP way outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Jazz trail by 10. George with it. Now guarded by MP. Here's Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. 1:42 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
George outside. A shot to stop the run, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 21.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 13. From outside the arc, gets the three ball to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. MP way outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And he knocks the jumper down. George has got 9.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's him. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's Minnesota delivering the blowout. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We will. Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
So on the floor for Utah, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
from deep three-point range. Utah grabs the miss. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've
I
got
gotta make
good
those shots.
scorers on this team.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Driving to the basket. Here's Sensabaugh. Randall pulls down the board.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Markkanen. There's a screen by Nurkic. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. From behind the arc. And again, it's MP with a 3. MP's got 48.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Ingles, and McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. George outside. Markkanen outside. Will it go? Rebound Minnesota. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Filipowski, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Filipowski. Here's Kessler. Back to Filipowski. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Sensabaugh, no good. MP scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. MP getting it done for the Timberwolves. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You look at the Timberwolves, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like 2 dogs. They both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
Good morning.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Then it's MP, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because
no one
that's
missing.
such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And here's MP from outside, and again!
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out. Pass to Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Kessler's got his first points of the game.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
Come on.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Sensabaugh. Utah moving the ball around. Now here's George. Kessler a screen. They get it back.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
MP with it. What an incredible scoring display. He's good. Another from 3.
And folks, he's just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
And you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win.
Yeah, MP is clearly amongst the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Sensabaugh. McDaniels against Markkanen. Kicks it to George. From downtown. And another miss by Utah. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
George finds Kessler. Markkanen outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP against George. Money. Utah grabs the miss.
Why did I go for that? That was a bad shot selection.
With Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert
Come on.
talked about his
Can't be
objectives.
missing like that.
He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Oh, another one falls.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler.
Well, that last play.
Come on.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
I should have passed it.
The Jazz have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
That was a good shot selection, and I missed.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 18 points in just the second half.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Filipowski, the pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Sensabaugh's gotten his first bucket of the night. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. Closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Pass to Markkanen. For three. He can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. The three. Good. He hits again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Sensabaugh. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
No!
Yeah,
I gotta hit 90. Like, I have to.
Series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square
I have to
things
hit 90.
up.
I have
what
to.
a huge performance
No way.
it was for MP.
No way I'm missing
we saw him
threes.
get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really.
And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
I gotta hit
well,
90.
He's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Markkanen for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Now over to Dominic Hamel.
Some things never get old, and watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you score 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic. I'm not reacting to reality. I'm making it. Bending it to my will, there's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Repeat the best.
What's up, MP?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you guys are going up against one of the most explosive offenses of the association. What do you have to do to keep them in check?
In check. In check. See, that's the first mistake people make right there.
What's that?
If you get into a fight with somebody big and strong, you ain't thinking, well, I know they're gonna clock me in the brain, gotta keep them in check. No, you go crazy from the start. Don't give them a chance to throw their best punch.
What does that look like tonight, then?
Holding them to a new season low.
You heard it here first. Back to you guys. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Then it's MP. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And for Sacramento, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Sharch. And it's Schroeder in at the one spot. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report. It's the three-point bomb. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Sharch with the screen for Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Utah. And here's MP for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They scored nothing.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Monk's checked in for the Kings. Levine feeling it out a bit. And DeRozan kicks to Sharch. Back to DeRozan to end the cold streak. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
And here's MP for three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Sabonis high post. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Monk.
Playing to his strength, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Minnesota leading by 14. And here's MP for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside DeRozan. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And here is Monk. Following the three-pointer by MP. Monk finds Levine. Back to Monk from past the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On the wing, MP. Monk defending. Good on the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to DeRozan. Sharch, a screen on McDaniels. And DeRozan kicks to Sharch. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Minnesota on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. The Kings making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Randy. And it's Shannon in at the small forward. And a new front office taking over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
2 on the clock. And it's Schroeder missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for three. Clifford
No,
it in.
I have to make
After
these.
that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
There's Sabonis. Doesn't go that time. Randall with
I
some
have
nice
to make
deep.
those. I have to make those.
Beyond the arc. Clifford pulls it in.
Oh my God, why am I missing?
They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Monk looking around. The 17-footer. Sabonis, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 33.
3 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot by Monk is no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. The 3 from MP.
That was rushed.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
Oh my God, why am I rushing my shots?
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game. But
why am I rushing my shots?
There that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
For 3, Levine. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to MP. And they double up MP. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Schroeder. They need this. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And that one's good. MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Schroeder. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Minnesota sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Look here now at Sacramento. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Timberwolves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Key game right here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. DeRozan out there with Sharp. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face
of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. A 3-ball. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Sharks looking around. For 3, Levine knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
MP way outside, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ritter passes to Saric. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Domantas Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 14 rebounds and 6 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Levine. Schroeder outside. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And good. He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Levine. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, third.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Monk's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan's shot is good.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Back to LaVine. There's the 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Saric outside. DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Monk. Over Clark. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Sabonis.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sabonis and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best.
No. Why?
To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And that comes off the assist
should have
by
jumped
LaVine.
earlier.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
It's been all Timberwolves. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
In the corner, it's Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Schroeder. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Out to Saric. Outside, Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Minnesota with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Clock at 6.
No wasting time. Come on.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Saric outside. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. MP outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, who just set the rookie record for threes in a season. How much was this on your radar, MP? Did you know when you set the record?
Of course I did, Dom. This ain't 1960s. You get close to a record like this and you hear about it 50 million times before you get there.
So you're gunning for this then?
I mean, that's just my game. But yeah, of course, I wanted this record, so I took aim at it. And as you now know, I got pretty good aim.
All right, thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
decided on your travel destinations?
I have. I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and a day in Brisbane.
Tunnel.
Oh, that's where a couple of us California kids went to, right? Tunnel staff. Good memory. I can see pictures up in the gym tonight, I believe.
You know what?
Pretty
This
cool
probably
stuff.
is us.
We work early on them, too. Well, I'm off to 7 photo there. All kinds of comparisons. That I won't even mention here, but it is exciting.
Well, be sure not to leak any info on the socials, understood? Saw your enjoy this trip, huh? Report back soon.
Why don't you get the young guys together?
Got some drills for that. Anything specific?
Pass and move, I shall clear out some popping after screens.
Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instructions.
Heads up, no film watching. You might see the background.
What do I do?
Don't do anything. Be aware that the camera's off.
Good game, MP.
You're welcome to the chat. In the stream. How about do again? Oh, this. Well, I can't do it. What the hell?
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Jazz. For the Timberwolves, they're playing with terrific focus to start the year. Their hard work from the summer is paying off. Jazz, T-Wolves is next, and we'll be right back. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
We know they're going to enjoy getting back home, trying to keep up this level of basketball they've been playing. But there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, getting some R&R at home.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Then it's MP. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And for the Jazz, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in a 2-guard. And we have an inter-conference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Now here's George. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Utah, the rebound. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Minnesota now. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Oh! Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Kicks it out to Markkanen from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
It's George on the wing. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
Counted from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And here's MP from outside. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. Minnesota leading by 8. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George scanning the floor. And George with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Keontae George leaving no doubt on that finish.
And here's MP from outside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
George passes to Filipowski, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Mikhailu. They've got Collier. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Collier. Utah. Moving the ball around. Fires the 3. The rebound by Shannon. Minnesota leading by 14. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's Filipowski. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Markkanen for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the triple. A nice shot by MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Brian.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Collier. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Utah making a switch here. George is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in from deep. MP fires in the triple. MP's got 42 in the game.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. Let's go with a 3. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 45 points.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to McDaniels. And here's MP. 4-3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And there's the drive, looking to end the run. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Collier. Markkanen's got 6 points.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And good! There's another!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
And another one!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. MP getting it done for Minnesota. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Utah.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, then it's MP, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket.
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
George against MP. George passes to Markkanen. To the wing on the left. Kessler a screen. George finds Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
MP outside. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
George against MP. Lets the three fly. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen for 3. The rebound by Shannon.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
From deep, MP. He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. George against MP. It's Markkanen on the wing.
Who's watching him?
Pass to Sensabaugh. Launches it. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen for 3. And another miss by Utah.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Randall finds MP. And it's good! He hits another one.
Incredible! 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collier's checked in. And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I could definitely make on at this game.
To the inside, to the left wing. Here's Collier. DiVincenzo covering. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Minnesota running away with this one. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most 3s in a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. They need this. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For three, George. Not going to go that time. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Back to George. And a nice finish on the layup.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here.
I gotta get to 100. I have to. I'm literally there.
It's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
5 on the clock. And George launches it from deep.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
When you connects again.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence. What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're
100
seeing from them tonight.
100 points.
Markkanen with a screen on Ingles. Filipowski, the pass to Markkanen.
Come on, stop wasting my
Utah
time.
moving the ball
Come
around.
on.
This one for 3. They grab their own miss with 1 on the clock and finish.
Man, they can have that little.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Let's go.
Another bucket. Wow.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
MP lays claim to one of sports' all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
60+ in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to eat. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball gods are going to get you.
Well, no one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me. Alrighty.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
MP, right here. Right here. Come on, MP. Always Frank. Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. Where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess?
Wow, Frank. Somewhere an angel just got their wing. Listen, my mindset's the same every single game. I want to dominate. Most nights, I do that. But every once in a while, I make history too.
Okay, so what makes the difference between regular, everyday domination and historical domination? It'd be great to know.
Whoa, Frank. I don't know, man. I don't. If I could tell you that, I'd bottle it up and take a little bit out every day. That's the beauty of this sport. I guess you just never know what'll happen. But one more thing. You know, for the memes, Frank.
Yeah, as the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw.
Yeah,
Well, thank
you're
you,
welcome.
MP. Really good.
MP, I have a
Hey,
question.
MP, I have one about that.
Good game, MP.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there putting up points like that as a rookie, he's different, man. He's different.
Of course. Of course. The NBA Cup. Nah. I make more money.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. Now, this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Sacramento. They're at the 10th position.
And checking out Sacramento, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now Sacramento starting five.
Appreciate y'all being
Backcourt
watching
guards
stream.
are
Make sure
Schroeder
you
and
subscribe.
Levine. Dario
Get the
Saric
phone.
is out there at the Rosen. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
Oh my God! How I missed that?
Attention All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform
Okay,
with the light shining brightest?
Now to
I
the
missed
sideline
2
for
shots.
more
Is
on
crazy work.
MP's monumental performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. From deep, connects from three-point range. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside, Levine. Back to Schroeder. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
The Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 15.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to Levine, the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And here is Šarić following the three-pointer by MP. 5 to shoot. DeRozan's shot is good.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Monk against MP. Monk, the pass to Levine. Randall grabs the board. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Atlanta.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 5 now.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP's shot is good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Charge a screen on McDaniel. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep...
Yo, mismatch, help him out.
And if you're... Teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 33.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with MP. And it's Shannon in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Ellis kicks it over to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And it's 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the three with some consistency.
The Kings trail by 9. Pass to Clifford. The kick out to Sabonis. And the Kings another three.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
I just lost so many fans.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A three from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Ellis. This one for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
The three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
MP against Schroeder. Right at the free throw line. That shot misses.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 48.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Kings making a change here. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 16-point game. For three, Levine. Sacramento again missing. MP from deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's DeRozan.
Don't do that.
A 32-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Schroeder. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Timberwolves on top, ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Sacramento Kings.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Dario Saric is out there with Sabonis, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and
I gotta
playmaking.
get to 60.
You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you, Kevin.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 17. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Saric finds Levine. Now, here's DeRozan. Out to Saric. Fires the three. MP grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 20. Three-pointer. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Here's Levine. And yes, it's good. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Schroeder. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
So often playing the role of a setup man, Schroeder has been finishing plays tonight.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Monk for three. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
The three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
Wow. What can you say?
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. MP's shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Sabonis. To the inside, here's Monk. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. And 11 points for Malik Monk.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Levine sets the screen for Sabonis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
The three from MP. And got it! Another basket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He did. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes.
He's checked in for Mike Conley. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Sharch comes in for Keon Ellis. And Levine subbed in for Malik Monk. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles.
Oh, was it two?
Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the three spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Spins. Here's Schroeder. Scores off the spin. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The three from MP. And he's good on the three ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Charge has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
I gotta hit 90.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, my God.
And 12 points for Sabonis.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Fires for 3, and that's good. MP for 3. MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they really took control of the first two.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know,
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Levine can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good, another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal.
What, I made 100.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
You notice it, but I'm at work. You know, there's a million things to keep track of. Defensive assignments, switches, how you're going to handle this, attack that. I know we make it look easy, but it's not. This is a real high-wire act, and if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, you're going to fall.
We appreciate you, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
I'll unlock more badges.
land of the free and the home of the brave.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Brian. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course the Denver Nuggets, now 5.5 games back.
You know, from Minnesota, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's MP. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Hardaway. Denver moving it around. And it's Jokic missing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Back to Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Gordon can't hit.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
No much on, no much get my pants. Oh, no much on, no much make my pants. And when no more calling, no more about my bag. I'm going on ball, living again there. You want on my body. That man go not. Keep up here the park. Oh no, I'm missing my sure cards. And then about my heart, me sit my spine. They're gonna win the best, and they win that but not magic. When they're over smacking and grab, and they're gonna mean and brag.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray passes to Hardaway. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gordon with a screen on MP. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Oh, my body. That man goes on night.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. It's stolen by MP. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. They get the rebound. And Shannon gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. For 3, Hardaway. Randall pulls down the board. And the Timberwolves with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And here's MP from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained.
Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Murray passes to Jokic, and Gobert with a block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
From deep, MP, and another 3 from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray against MP, out to the right wing. Jokic passes to Murray. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from MP. Fires from deep. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Boy, they'd love it. If anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Stolen by MP. Fast break, Minnesota. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. And so far through one. Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Ingles. Shannon comes in for Clark. And MP subbed in for Conley. Here's Randall. No made baskets yet. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante, and again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brown can't hit. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, they guarded me heavy. That's right on the money. The way
I know I can
Brown
make
hustles
those.
And does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
Valanciunas finds Brown. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Strother. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long.
Well, the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours and a lot of reps behind the scenes.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you, Brian.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
MP way outside. Rebounded by Denver. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
There's the triple. Gordon pulls it in.
Oh my God! Why am I missing
the
today?
Nuggets have gotten 4 of 8 shots.
How was that rushed?
Second. Here's Brown and Gobert with a block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Sinks the tray.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
It's Watson on the wing. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on MP. Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Watson. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. 6 points for Nikola Jokic.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Jokic. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
I got him. That shot is off. MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back after this.
Howdy, folks. Time and swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show. I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Timberwolves.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim.
Yet another bucket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
4-3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Gordon. A clear look for Murray. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's MP from outside. The shot no good.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And they double up Murray. Gordon outside. Hardaway on the wing. Off target from outside.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
A deep 3 from MP. Can't connect from long distance.
How is that rush?
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Jokic, high post. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
All right, let me stop playing
How about
around.
the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the 3rd player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, B.A., he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. From the arc. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. McDaniels with some nice D. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
On the wing, Brown to end the run. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brown's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
From deep, MP. Brown grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known
wasting
for.
Stamina.
But
Got like half
Jokic
stamina.
can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Drains the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Gobert. And here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Minnesota running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K.
Different sauce.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look.
Minnesota making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Strother. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Brown finds Hardaway. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my
Good! Another from three.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Hardaway from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Three-pointer. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. From downtown. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. Here's DiVincenzo. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
MP against Murray. Banked it in off the glass.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
From deep, MP. Hits yet again. Wow! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Murray against MP. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Brown. Here's Murray. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
MP no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Right, let me lock in.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home.
Good! Another from 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this...
A great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke the half-century.
50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better than 40.
You did that in your head fast.
Maybe.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for...
Going online.
They say if you open a box of the Pacific Veggie Pizza, you can hear the Pacific Ocean.
back.
Taking a shower, then we go hop in the bed. Wonder how you felt then, cause you wanna say baby, you know I do it on camera. I'm loving you good, I keep backing out, just come on, man. They just do what I say. Keep going, outside.
Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all being here watching the stream. Make sure you like and subscribe.